There's really only one habit that you need to be successful, and it might be easier than you think in some regards, but it also has this component that makes it really hard. And so we're gonna dive into that a little bit as I go through my day. Hey, I'm Chris, and I'm a dad. I have a 9-to-5 job doing software development, and I'm also starting a hat business, as well as, doing content on YouTube, Instagram, stuff for my hat business, stuff for my personal brand, and just overall doing too much. And so the wife has the boys this morning, and they are going to a place to play. They're young, and they were in school last semester. They're not in it this semester. It's very expensive, but we're just moving our way to do more homeschooling stuff in the future, unless we can find something for what we want to do with our boys. So that's that. But today, it's already like 11 a.m. I'm going to do some content closer into town. So that's why I have my camera. I thought I would just film it today and do a YouTube video on the way, because you gotta have some content. One of my goals this year is to put more YouTube videos back out there. You see I have this channel, and I've had this for a long time, and I also have a DIY channel, but I just haven't been posting as much, and so I'm trying to get some more into it. So let me get my hat boxes, and then we can go to the post office, and then we can get to where I'm going to do the content that I'll let you know about in a second. Wonder, come on. You hungry? Come on, girl. What is that? What are you, a bunny? We recently... Oh, it's very dark in here. We recently lost Junebug, one of our dogs, and that was super hard. I think I've got to a point where I can say it without crying, but I can't think about it too long, or I'll cry. But yeah, so I feel kind of more bad for her, because that was her friend. Call her sister. Anyway, we are going now. Post office. Yee-hoo. Oh. Alright, we dropped off the packages at USPS, and now we are at the one and only bum 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 bum. I don't know if you can see that. It's Bojangles. I'm in Houston, and this is the first location they opened up. So I am doing some content here because I have a local newsletter for Houston. So if you're in Houston, check it out, H-Town Locals. And I am just gonna make a reel of going to Bojangles because it was in the news and people find it important. And Bojangles is super popular. I guess on the East Coast, I'm not really sure. I know I've only been to Bojangles in North Carolina one time because people were hyping it up on the web. So I checked it out. It was like mediocre, but anyways, I'm doing a reel here. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna film, and then I'm gonna post it on that account, and I can show you that here in a second. And before we go in, I just wanted to make a mention of coming to fast food is not like a habit for me. It's not for my wife. It's not for our family. We do eat out some, like probably a lunch and a dinner every week. But we try to keep it to a minimum. But it's not a habit. What is a habit is waking up and doing coffee every morning. But recently I've had some gut issues, and so I've tried to stop that habit. And so, long story short, there are good habits, there are bad habits. And you'll find a million different YouTube channels, videos telling you which habits to do to be successful. And you'll find similarities in some of them, but a lot of them are just different. They're based on your personality and what you find important and the little things that you do, the little steps that you can take each day. Wake up, work out, eat good food, get some work done, be focused, don't have too many distractions, little things like that, little habits that you do every single day. And around the world, like, people have habits. There's one that has continued to stand out to me in this past year of doing business, and this last week recently a friend posted a video about it. I just saw another video about it, and this habit everyone can do. It's the one thing that everyone has to do to be successful. It's the one thing that actually does ensure your success. Before I tell you what it is and explain it, let's get some chicken. welcome back. I just at a coffee shop for a little bit doing some work, and now I'm back home. But we did get some work done, so that's good. Now it's about 3 o'clock, and we gotta finish our main job and then do some other stuff. Gotta do LMNT, gotta, what's it called? Electrolytes, get some electrolytes up. And the boys are still gone, so that's fun. I'll probably go somewhere. I go to the post office almost every day, and then sometimes I go to a coffee shop, but most of the time I'll be working here. So yeah, we usually come back after the post office, day at home, do some side project work, and then play with the kids. Do that, finish up our day, and should be good to go. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Alrighty, the habit that you've been waiting for, the grand reveal. The habit that goes beyond time, culture, people. The one habit that everyone needs to be successful is, drumroll, consistency. Alright, consistency is the habit, you could even say, that defines what a habit is something that you are consistent at. So, the habit of consistency is basically this. Whenever you set out to do a goal, build a business, create anything worth doing, something that is worth longevity, something that can get you success, to bring upon success, you have to be consistent. That means doing something each and every day, being consistent with the something. So you're building a business, it's being consistent, doing orders, fulfilling orders, talking to customers, taking care of customers, posting each and every day, doing those things. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 1000, day 10,000. It's just being consistent with those things. And those things can be just whatever it is. Like, they can be any habit, they can be any skill set. It doesn't really matter what it is that defines your habit. You just have to be consistent with it. I have a couple clips that I think point this out well from my friend Adam here.
That's all you can control at the end of the day is consistency. Don't grow weary in doing good, for in due time, if you don't give up, you will be exalted. That is the scripture. That is truth.
And then also from this other video that I saw, what it means to make successful content.
Here's the deal, man. Videos are effective. There's not a secret strategy that make it effective. Number one thing, be consistent. You can't post one video and go away forever. You can't post 10 videos and go away forever. If you consistently post frequently enough, over and over and over again, it will work.
The greatest skill and characteristic you can have in life, I believe, especially when it comes to building a business, is being consistent and playing the long game. Being very intentional with the decisions you're making. It is choosing the hard right over the easy wrong, and being consistently good rather than occasionally great.
And I'll go even a step further from what my friend Adam said, is that just being consistent isn't enough, but it's being consistent paired with learning and growing. So you're consistent in doing the task, as in you're creating content each and every day. You're consistent. You're consistent posting on social media. You're consistent taking care of customers. You're consistent in that, but you're also getting better at the same time. So as your consistency continues, you have to learn each and every day. So Monday, you be consistent with your task. Tuesday, you learn from what you did on Monday or what you did last week. Tuesday, stay with the same task, but you continue to grow and you get better and you stay consistent with the skills so that you can elevate your game and so that you can become better at what you do, and therefore providing more value for people and making your business more valuable. So I truly think that as long as you're consistent with whatever you're doing, you will find success. Why? Because people value consistency. People want to know if you're going to be there a year from now, 2 years from now. For instance, I'm looking for a hat manufacturer right now, and I'm talking to people, and I think they're a little bit new business, but I know they've been in a game for 5-10 years, probably more than that. And I need to know if they're going to be consistently giving me good products, if they're going to be here a year from now, if they're reliable. And so I need to know that for that business. And so if you each and every day replying to my emails, if you're giving me hats that are good quality, if you're just good to work with consistently, then I will continue to be a business partner with you. Same thing with my content. If I'm consistently putting out a YouTube video each and every week, the audience can know that I'm putting out something each and every week that's going to be valuable, so they will stick around and watch it. I mean, think about how many people you have followed over the years. Like, I've definitely had people that I've followed on and off for a decade. Like Sloth, who just started posting again on YouTube, I followed for, I don't even know how long, 8 to 10 years maybe. One of the reasons I am creating content is because of him, and it's not like I see what he's doing every single day, but I'll check out his Instagram every once in a while. I'll watch a YouTube video every once in a while. I'll just see like what's going on in his life, and I've purchased stuff from him before. And so like that can be you, and that can be your audience, or that can be your business. Like I do hats. I got a dad brand too. Like say someone buys a hat from me, and then 2 years they come back, a video pops up on their feed, and they're like, oh, that's the same dad brand that I bought this hat that I've worn every day for a year. I'm gonna go buy another one. I'm gonna buy one for my buddy. Like, why would they do that? It's because I'm constantly showing up. I'm constantly in their feed. My product is constantly on their mind. And so I'm gonna win in the long run as long as I stay consistent with it. So,
Mama, I have a toy.
hello. We got Gecko. What are we doing?
Daddy?
Making dinner.
Yay.
4 p.m. Making dinner.
It's a daddy snack tonight.
We're gonna eat extra healthy tonight.
You did? Where did you go?
We went so many places.
I'm
Day
not
out with
gonna...
mommy.
Oh, noodles.
Oh, Doodles?
Doodles. And the pet store. And the car.
Store that we went. Burlington Coat Factory.
Nice. That's a great kid place.
Y'all played at O'Toodle's for 4 hours.
That's a long time.
No painting.
You're painting. That looks very nice. That's a big goofball. Hello.
Oh,
That's
we
so
wanted
fun.
to get her a toy to help her feel better about losing her friend Jubug.
Yeah.
Sad. Hurries to the potty.
Lindsay.
He said, let's try to use the potty to help you find the nearest potty.
Good morning there. Welcome to, this is the next day now. But I wanted to make one more note of habits. One more note on habits and being consistent. Building habits is fine, but life I've found, and in business, it's more important to build for longevity. So you focus on those things that you can stay consistent with day in and day out, those practical things. And not to say that you shouldn't do anything hard or that is challenging, but you should find something that is hard and challenging and you want to stay consistent with it. So one of the problems I've had in the past is shiny object syndrome, and I probably still have this issue. But just jumping from thing to thing, not really knowing what to spend my time on, what to build, what business to put, what business to build, where to put my money, etc. Everything just throws me off because I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I like. And when I start something, I get bored of it, and the cycle continues. But I've been able to do my hat business for a year and a half, and I did an apparel brand for a year and a half before that as well. So I kind of found something that I fit with, and I've been able to stay consistent with this business because I genuinely enjoy it, even though things aren't always easy and it's not always fun. But the day-to-day things are good for me, and I'm able to stay consistent with it. So it's something that fits me well. And I truly believe that I can be successful with this business, even though I'm not now. I can be successful as long as I continue to do the things that I am doing. And so learning what that is for you is a journey. It's a challenge. When you find that thing that you're able to do those daily tasks consistently, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, you can finally, breathe because you found something that is worth doing in the long run. And I can see myself doing a hat business for 20 years. Like, I honestly can. I can see myself doing content for that business, doing content for YouTube for 20 years because I genuinely enjoy doing the consistent things for it. And so that's about all for this video. I hope this note on consistency has kind of helped you see what is possible when you find something that you love and that you're able to do day in and day out, and how consistency can actually bring you success. And so if you're curious on how things turn out for me and my business, and the day-to-day things that I am doing, the consistent things that I'm doing to end up being successful, follow along and hit me up. I'd love to chat, whatever. But yeah, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later, and I'll see you out there. Toodaloo.